there's a reason that question is being asked. So Okada's response is something that we are going to, this is a bit of a paraphrased answer, but this is what was written down in that archive. First of all, American society as a whole does not encourage emulation and copying. It is not very good at it. Mr. Okada said he believes creativity is built upon emulation. Japan is very good at emulation and copying, and children in Japan who like manga start copying manga at an early age. Perhaps as young as 6 or 7. Got him! I wrote that last year before the 6, 7 media was a thing. More I've dedicated children are always drawing. They'll be drawing or doodling throughout Mr. Okada's lecture. There's a lot to digest here, so we're going to break it all down into little chunks. First part is easy, drawing or doodling through the lecture. So, I want everybody to start doodling now. Have your notepads to start doodling. It doesn't matter what it is, planes, trains, automobiles, anime girls, VTubers, Touhous, it does not matter. Just doodle whatever it is you want to do. But please pay attention. Now, let's on to the next part. Children in Japan who like manga start copying manga at an early age, perhaps as young as more effort dedicated children are always drawing. Well, that might be great for some people here, but if you're in this panel, there's probably at least a couple of you who weren't drawing throughout a lot of childhood, or maybe were, at some point started and then got discouraged for, say, many, many, many years. Okay. So, this is me in high school. This is my dork ass in high school with my retro video game collection. I miss that Odyssey 2 every day. Please come back. I want that Odyssey 2. I still have that party. I was getting into anime at a young age, and I tried to draw, and it often would look like garbage like this. And I just got very discouraged. It was like I would keep wanting to improve, but I wasn't improving at a pace that really felt rewarding or satisfying to me. And that's just how it continued all throughout high school and in college and everything. And I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I was just not put on this earth to be an artist. That's okay. I can survive. And then, as I was getting the Touhou around 2017 or so, that's when I discovered a little thing called Touhou 1Draw. We can't go back in time, but we can still catch up. So, what is Touhou 1Draw? 1Draw is a timed 1 hour drawing game on Twitter. It is this Twitter account here called 1Draw Night. Every single day, it would tweet out 3 different character names. And then at a specific time, everyone would start drawing. And yeah, it's a 1 hour time drawing. You have to do the drawing within 1 hour. You don't have to pick all 3 characters, you can just pick one.
Is the account still there?
Actually, I did not check recently. I meant to check right before, because I think it's been kind of going in and out, inactive over the years. Also, again, I'm just not really on Twitter anymore, so I haven't really kept up whether it is active or not, but that's all right. There are ways around the account not existing, but I'm fine. So, and everyone would start at 10 p.m. And afterwards, once everyone was done, they would tweet it out with this hashtag right here. And again, it's not no hard rules to it really. It wasn't like, if you went over the time limit, that's fine. Usually, if you went over the time limit, you would just put, oh, I did it in this amount of time. Or if I just really didn't want to draw a particular character, I did this character. Or, again, it's nothing like it can be a little loose with it. It's more for fun. And this right here is actually the result of the very first 1Draw that was done back in, 2013. Just those 3 people doing them together. So as I was on Twitter back in the day, I saw people retweeting art that had that hashtag, and I investigated it, and I was curious. And so I decided to give it a try myself. So this is the very first one I did many years ago with Alice. And I was actually quite happy with that one at the time. I thought, you know what, that's pretty good. So I decided to do it again, a couple more times. Then I did it a little more. And then I did a little more. I did it for about a year or so. I very quickly used it as an opportunity to finally get good at digital drawing, because I had one of those little drawing tablet things where it's like you don't have a screen, and there's like that disconnect between your hands and like the cursor on screen, and like I use it as an opportunity to kind of get used to it. Now for some comparisons, what I'm about to show is the first digital drawing I did, and one of the last ones I did with 1Draw. So that was the first one I did with digital, one of the very first ones I did digitally, and after that was about, I want to say, what was that time difference? About 9 months, 9-month difference. We're doing it about once a day, give or take.
It's a pregnancy.
What? Oh.
It's 9 months.
Alright. Now, but what's really fun about this though, is that you can see the comparisons like this, but once you start to take all those skills that you took from all those 1-hour drawings, and you start to apply them to things that, apply them to drawings where there is no time limit. So, this drawing right here was not done for 1Draw. It was one that I did really early when I was learning to do digital art. No time limit, just doing it until I felt like I was done. I was really happy with this. I really was happy with it. And then about a year or so after when I started doing 1Draw, this was the one I did after that. I was like, ooh. There's a lot of things I will pick at it nowadays, but I still really like the lighting. Yeah, that lighting is really cool. What made it so effective though is the thing. And first off is that timing forces yourself to make choices and not focus on the small details. That is an easy thing to just like, there's rabbit holes when you're drawing. There's like, oh, I want to get the shading just right, or I want to get the hands just right, or the proportions just right. And as a result, you're wasting all this time on those small details instead of just trying to make something that's complete. And that is sort of the thing when we're, especially early on, when you get frustrated easily, you get the satisfaction of doing something and like completing it on time, or just completing it within a time frame. Like, you know, oh, otherwise you're like, no, I want to draw, but it's gonna take forever, I have all this stuff going on. No, you just have 1 hour, and you can finish something. You can just say, I finished a drawing today. Fantastic. And you get that every day when you do it in a regular routine. And yeah, for people like me, and probably for a lot of y'all out there too, habits are just one of the easiest ways to, once you get a rhythm going, that momentum just keeps going, keep going. So there's the part about 1Draw. Now, onto that last part, the interesting one. American society as a whole does not encourage emulation and copying. It is not very good at it. He believes creativity is built upon emulation. Japan's very good at emulation and copying. Now, what does that actually mean, though? I spent days trying to figure that out when I first read that about a year ago. I don't want to get too bogged down in like very like the nitty-gritty details, but here's what I eventually came to the conclusion of, the short version of it. Is that us Americans, we really value our freedom. We value our independence, self-reliance, self-expression, personal freedoms. We as a society are just very built on that foundation. Culturally, it's just ingrained in so many different ways. We always like to do new and original things. We always complain about sequels and reboots and all this, we complain about copying all these things. But what that means is that we tend to not focus on nurturing and growing something we already have. We don't want to copy someone else's work, we want to do our own thing. We want to make something from nothing. We don't look at other examples and study them as a result. Meanwhile, I can't really speak for it, honestly, but I imagine Japan probably, their culture probably allows you to embrace things like emulation and copying so much. And here's a slide that this is the third time I've done this presentation that I still need to fix that typo. Creativity is built upon emulation. It's not emulation built upon creativity. Creativity is built upon emulation. Creativity is built upon emulation. And to prove that fact a little more, so did you all know that Van Gogh was like a huge weeb? Like Van Gogh was like a turtle fucking weeb. Like he was just like so in love with Japanese culture so much. He would often study a lot of Japanese artwork as studying his personal practice and stuff. But what you don't want to do is trace like Van Gogh did. This is the real thing. Look this up. This is real. He did this. But at the same time, to quote Noah Wiley, quoting Steve Jobs, quoting Picasso, good artists copy, but good artists steal. So gather up references. Gather up lots of references. I have a lot of references over here. I have a lot of art books. This is the one for Comic Party. I have all these tabs here because I'm always flipping through and doing all these different things. There's just so much in here, so much. I'm sure a lot of you have a couple artists that oh, I really love this artist. They're one of my favorites. Gather up their art books. Gather up their references. Start trying to study them a lot more. And honestly, a lot of like finding your own art style is just, you know, copying other people's art until you find yours. That's how a lot of people do it. And also, sometimes, if you really want to get good at it, it is good to study 3D art sometimes, or 3D people sometimes. That's really fun. So this is something I've really leaned into, especially over the last year, was again the Mitsumi Misato art. Just really getting into the nitty-gritty, really just like studying every single little thing in the most like autistic like way possible. Just like really like looking at her art, trying to copy it as best as I can, figuring out reverse engineering it, every single little thing, all the hair, all the details, the eyes, especially those eyes. The eyes from like 2000's art is just incredible. Figuring out the shaping of the hair, like all those really thin strands and such. Really just like gather up references. Can't stress that enough. just look at other art and art that you like and like try to figure out how it was constructed. But you might do that for a little bit, and maybe at some point you just kind of get frustrated because you do it over and over, and you're just like, it's still not clicking. A good other little thing. And y'all watch Dangpods? The YouTube channel Dangpods? Yeah.
Which one?
Dangpods.
No.
Yeah. He has a great video on his drum channel. He explains about learning playing the drums when he was younger, and he gets to a point where he's like, I'm hitting those notes perfectly. Like I'm studying other like drummers that I like, just like trying to play it like perfectly. And you would just be like, I'm playing it. I swear I'm like playing every single note just right, but it just still doesn't sound right. What am I missing? And a lot of it is that, and he gets into a lot of the nuances of playing the drums. You don't pick up instantly. It's like a lot of muscle memory. It's like gaining deeper understanding for the craft. The thing is that once you start doing this stuff like regularly, it's easy to. Once your brain like just instinctively knows particular little aspects, like, oh, I need to draw something this particular way, oh, I need to do X just right. Once that becomes more just like integrated into little neurons in your brain, then your brain has more space to, learn those other little nuances, those little just almost invisible little aspects, the things that are unwritten rules about art. But it is also good to study a lot of things about art through books and other sources. What was that? Right. This is one I did about a year ago. I was going to show some new art I did, but I was too lazy to put it in a slide. This is the patchouli I drew a year ago. I was just really happy with her. And this came from a lot of studying that I did over time. So, how's everybody feeling so far? Does all this sound cool to you all?
Woo.
And it is now your turn. So, we are going to do 1Draw right now. We are running a little low on time, so it's not going to be 1 hour, it's going to be closer to 45 minutes. I'll set a timer. And what we need to do is we need to pick out 3 Touhou characters for y'all to pick out. So what I'm going to do, I am too lazy to pull up the 1Draw. I'll get you this second. I am too lazy to pick out characters with a 1Draw random selector, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out 3 cosplayers at random, and we're going to draw those characters. You just staring at me like you. Okay, fine. We'll do Aya.
Yes!
So one of the characters will be Aya. We'll do Wriggle Nightbug. We have a lot of Wriggles here.
Oh yeah.
And we'll do a Koichi.
One.
So we have Aya,
3.
we have Wriggle Nightbug, and we have Koichi Komeiji. So. If y'all don't know those characters, write down their names. Ask the person next to you, like, hey, I don't know this stuff enough. Can you please just tell me?
Hey Delta, what does Aya look like?
I don't know.
I don't know,
man.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who's Aya?
I don't know.
She sounds like a bit of a weirdo, you know?
Anyways, but we're not starting right this second. There's a few couple last things I want to get to before we start. So very final tip. Okay, this is before back. Okay. Now for some final tips. Keep those initial lines light. Don't, fast and loose. Just keep your arms loose. try and draw with your arm a little more if you can. Don't try to go with your hands. Just keep those lines loose and make them easy to erase. Because if you draw those early lines like too hard, then it's gonna be a pain in the ass to erase. Just keep the lines loose. Just stretch out a little bit. Make yourself nice. Make your arms a little nice, smooth. And don't stress the small details. I cannot stress this enough. Don't get focused on small details. Again, this is a time limit. Not even an hour, it's 45 minutes. Especially the hands. Please don't focus on the hands too much. If you mess up the hands, it's okay. Just move on. I assure you, it's fine. Ryukishi can draw hands like that. I mean, look at him. Look at the little bit off hands. Look at the little bit off. And it's adorable. And you can draw like that too. That's fine. You don't have to draw super perfect. Just draw whatever you want.
I'm a horrible drawer, so this is pretty.
Or just draw little balls. It doesn't matter. Just make the goddamn time limit.
Touhou, yeah.
Also, you gotta put on some tunes. So I have a selection of music, and in my cruel little tradition that I like to do, I did not put any Touhou music in this playlist. The reasons of which are quite convoluted and hard to explain. I do like Touhou music. I want to make it clear, I love Touhou music just as much as anyone else. But I like to be a little cruel. And finally, number 4.
One sec.
Delta knows what's going.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, so
Bury the
has
last.
anyone read 16-Bit Sensation, the manga, or watched the anime? If you have not, please read this manga. It is incredible. Watch the anime too. They are both amazing. It's a very loose biographical manga about making the shoujo games in the 90s for PC 98. It's a big focus on like a lot of women that worked on those games. It's amazing. Please read it. Please write this down. 16-Bit Sensation. Please read it. I decided to explain something by just showing a scene, and I had Delta record the voiceover for it. To give a little context about what you're about to see, the main character, Mako, is trying to draw artwork that introduces a character named Midoriya, but the drawings she does just keep getting rejected by director owners because the director says the artwork doesn't inspire love at first sight. So she decides to step out to grab some fast food, does a little break, and then this happens.
Oh, boy.
Come on.
Sorry for the slow sound.
Please don't.
At first, I thought it'd be fine if I just drew cute girls, but now I wonder if it's more than just that. Looking around like this, there's a lot of cute girls out there, huh? People like that lady are very beautiful, but not to the level of love at first sight. Well, I'm a girl, so I guess it can't be helped if I don't get it. Huh? A florist? Seems like no one's around. If I don't hurry back soon, the food's gonna get cold. Welcome. Pardon me, I went to fetch some more flowers. Are you looking for any flowers in particular?
Really?
Ah,
Welcome! Sorry about that. Did I keep you waiting?
I'll go with a celery flower. Of course. I just need to draw the kind of person I'd like to meet. Cute is a normal kind, if there's no sense of fantasy to it.
It does look like mailing.
She got me already told.
China.
Is everybody ready? Ready to do some drawing. Okay, cool. So I'll be setting a timer to 45 minutes, and that'll give us just enough time to like finish up and show drawings at the end. But as we are doing that, and as I get ready to do some drawing, I'm going to be drawing up on the screen with my digital stuff because I'm spoiled.
Oh, you're gonna make us have more pressure, huh?
Exactly.
Show us all.
So, right before we start, I want everybody to close their eyes for just a minute. Everybody just, all right, take one deep breath in. And out. So, I'm sure a lot of people right now, and just keep your eyes closed, man. Just keep your eyes closed. So, I want you all to clear your head as much as possible. Let go of a lot of the life stress. I'm sure a lot of you all have a lot of things going on in your personal lives that are super crazy stressful and all that. I just want you all to forget about all of that for just a minute. And I want you to imagine who it is you're about to draw. And perhaps because of our collective visions in Gitsophia that Gitsophia becomes a reality. So I want everybody to take away from it. I want you to imagine who it is you're about to draw. Perhaps you're seeing her right now. You know where she is. She's in the human village, Akari Shrine, and forest, wherever they are. And you see her in front of you. Is she cute? Is she beautiful? Is she badass? Is she about to fight? Is she relaxing? Is she working hard on something? Or perhaps she's falling in love. Whichever scenario comes up in your heart, think about it in vivid detail. Because now, the next one, just a minute. Just a little bit more time. Almost started. And start now.
You didn't kill me while I was sleeping. Yearn. In graphic design, and I'm currently majoring in product design at Cal State Long Beach. Although I rarely ever draw characters, so this is kind of an experience for me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You ever done dynamic posing?
Not really. I don't think. I just kind of like look at whatever images is on the internet and just like go by it.
Okay. Well, that's a start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I see what you're drawing? It's okay. I think it's lovely. Not bad.
I'm more of a programmer.
If you think about it, programmers are artists, but with words.
True.
It's true.
That's how you draw at school. There you go. I don't know exactly where to start, but
Hey, anywhere's good. Now, question: was she born before or after you?
after.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. What you got is natural talent. I like the posing.
Thank you. I was originally gonna draw someone else with this, but decided for wriggle.
Did you draw any lot?
Yeah. I don't do it as much as I want to, but that's why I'm here. Break out of that funk.
Yeah, I mean, practice makes perfect.
And straight.
I've done everything I can.
I mean, that is something.
Chicken
I am
mode.
not used to drawing, so yeah. I'm trying to get Kiyoshi doing this dunks meme.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Before I could draw
Raye was. Oh wait, no, that's.
That's some interesting posing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very tired.
Long tired days.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. That's real cool. All of them together. There's a snake. There's a bug.
Yeah. Probably my best one out of the three. I finished so soon that I just ended up drawing all three of them.
That means you have time for more doodles.
Yeah, I got Wriggle, and then I did eye on the front. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Epic.
yeah. I gotta see what else I could do in 10 minutes.
You have all the time in 1 hour. Wow. Ooh, boy. Ooh, wriggle. 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 Ay, ay, ay. Ooh. Nice, Koichi? Hi. I see. Oh, it's based on the MMD model. That's pretty neat. Here. You mind if I take a video? My masterpiece. The mustache. It's the end game. Kind of looks like a four coma. Ooh, racing. That's neat. Kind of looks like a four coma. Ooh, racing. That's neat.
Warm up and I drew a Hikaku.
Kasha's nice, yeah. And shapes.
Yeah,
Always good.
that was just me warming up because I haven't drawn in a long time.
What's the final product?
What?
Oh, the iron. Where's that?
That's the eye.
Love it.
On for hours.
When I was with Dawson,
Ending at the end, but we're running low on time, so I'm gonna start scuffling people about. I want people to make more dodoshi and sell them at the artist alley next year. Please do that. Already one person in the artist alley, Slime, is selling dodoshi. She was inspired to do it because of this panel. So, yeah. One last thing too. I do apologize. This is a very scuffed version of this presentation. I've just been really going through it the last 8 months. But thank you all for bearing with me. I hope you all got something meaningful out of this. I hope a lot of you go home and on your flights back or drive back to wherever you'll start making a regular habit out of doing drawings every day and start getting better and don't let your dreams be dreams. Do it.
Do it.
Just do it. All right.
Woo!
Take care. Enjoy the rest of your convention. Stay scary.
That's my gift. I don't need him. I don't need him. I invest in him.
We don't need the extra weight.
We don't need the extra luggage too.
Sucks.
sir, I got a very important question.
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock.
Oh, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
God damn it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yeah,
God damn it.
All right,
Oh, you beat me then.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say thank you because I've been in an art rut for a long time and you gave me a lot of ideas to calm me down for drawing.
Yeah, these are good. Very good. Oh,
Thank you so much for the
Of course.
panel.
Of course.
Oh, sorry.
I started drawing one of my OCs, but I started trying to get to finishers.
Oh, that's really cute. Awesome.
Sorry. Oh, wait, no, that was the
Hey, Andrea?
Yeah?
Can you put some of my stuff up in that suitcase?
Oh.
It's a dark books.
I know. Ow.
Be careful.
I'm not.
They're prize valuables.
But they're sealed. They're fine. I'm sorry. Finish up the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. So, what did you think about doing this panel 3 years in a row?
I feel like each year has gotten slightly more. Well, third year was pretty good, but this year was very scuffed because I
was just so out of it, and I've had a lot going on in my personal life that made it difficult to rehearse and do other things, but it is nice to be able to do it every single year, and I feel like every year people are inspired, so it's just nice to, you know, it's just nice to just make it a regular thing and build up the habit in the same way, building up habits with other people, so.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah, so we'll see you next year?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a little better than this time.
Yeah, hopefully more stable.
Yes.
All right, bye-bye.